President William Ruto today met Kisii leaders in State House and told them that the economy is doing very well. Hence, there is no need for considering any alternative leadership in Kenya. He emphasized how he has paid the foreign debt, which many feared he would default, and went ahead to promise Kisii that their region will become heaven on earth under his administration. This speech follows one by Treasury CS John Mbadi, who stated in Homa Bay during the Devolution Conference that the economy is doing extremely well. Fellow Kenyans, my concern is not the politics in it, but the truth Kenyans have to put up with every day when their leaders believe that the economy is doing extremely well. The main concern is that those in charge can't see the trouble they have put Kenya into, and now they are denying that there is any problem so that Kenyans can wish away the troubles they are facing, which is impossible. Since as economists, we believe in God, we trust, the rest bring data, let me state, fellow Kenyans, where we are economically. First, 19 million Kenyans are on CRB. That is 66% of adult population who have their heads under the water and can't breathe in this good economy that the president is talking about. Second, Kenyans borrow $5 billion a year via mobile money overdrafts, meaning that Kenyans can't afford the formal financing options. Hence, they are excluded from financial participation. Third, non-performing loans has hit its all-time high. Non-performing loans doubled while total gross loans grew by 0.6%, indicating rising borrowers' stress across several sectors since this is the highest default rate being found in personal and household data. The most worrying concern is the long-term trend from the non-performing loans of 6.8% in 2015 to 17.4% in 2025 now. That's more than doubled in 10 years. This signals structural repayment challenges in the economy. Fourth, the growing unemployment rate. Youth unemployment remains a significant concern. In fact, youth are 3 times more unlikely to get a job than their older counterparts. As we speak, 1 million youth graduate from campus every year to join the jobless market. In 2022, we had more than 1 million join the jobless market. We have had 4 million youth join the jobless market since Ruto took over as president of the Republic of Kenya. He claims to have sent 500,000 for Kazi Maju, while in Kenya he has frozen unemployment, statements read by his very CS of Treasury. The purchasing power of the Kenya shilling has gone down significantly. While with 1,000 Kenya shillings, one could afford to buy 4 to 5 items at the supermarket, now 1,000 can hardly buy you 3 items. Our recommendation: first, stop over-reliance on importation of items like rice, sugar, among others, so that we can have to produce the things we can produce internally so that the wheels of the economy can move. And when they move, Kenyans will see money in their pockets. Second, outlaw all the barriers to youth unemployment, such as stop the help clearance forms for requirements, DCI clearance requirements, tax compliance requirements, EACC clearance for the first job seekers, especially the young people who have done university education and have finished more than 2 years before they get employed. 3, stop with immediate effect the affordable housing project and house levy in order to offer relief to the many families that are now on CRB due to loan default because they have an overtaxed payslips. 4. Ensure free education, free healthcare, offer edu-afia to also put some stimulus to the economy so that there can be disposable income for Kenyans. 5. End corruption, starting with the State House and yourself, instead of throwing the blame on other institutions which currently suffer state capture, because the fish rots on the head. 6. Move your office to Arambe House and begin serving Kenyans, interacting with Kenyans, instead of exposing Kenyans who want to see you to brokers. Office of the President should be an open door policy that makes you be shepherd leader to the people, instead of creating Gate A, Gate B, Gate C. Gate A being too long to reach you through 6 months to 1 year. Gate B, only your cronies or friends can get someone to pass through them. And Gate C, where people pay to see you. Mr. President, with these taken into considerations, we shall be talking about an economy for Kenyans. But for now, the economy has recovered and doing very well only for you, to your CSS, your friends and cronies, some of which can afford to buy property worth 100 million shillings in cash, while Kenyans cannot just afford food on the table, can't access education, can't access healthcare, cannot even be able to feed themselves and their relatives and friends. Thank you.